knowledge. There is no speech, not language, where their voice is not heard. Their line is gone out through all the earth. And
so the scripture says that there's no language that go back to interpretation, and that go back to the internet. All right. So the scripture is basically speaking about the internet. All right. Yeah.
Their line is gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them hath he set a tabernacle for the sun.
Alright, so that line, that internet, alright, that frequency is all through the earth. Alright? That frequency is all through the earth. Right? And this is technology right now. Your computer, your cell phone, it's very easy. You can't tell you Lord, well they don't know technology for the one search. You can't tell you Lord, I ain't see nobody out there. I ain't see nobody on the internet. When I go on the internet, you know thing. You can't tell the Lord them thing. You understand?
Yeah.
Because
they're blood off of our hands, because we do the work.
Right? And the scripture says you go use the unicorn on for the gathering of the people. Alright? That's why we be online. That's why we the apostles and them pastor decree that we have to do videos. You understand? Because it's not only the people looking at us, you know, angels. Alright? We don't know what type of technology cover out in space out there. The Most High and the angels. Them could be pulling up the videos and watching it and saying, hey, look at thing, right? You understand? It's spiritual. You understand?
What on?
The other one.
Amos chapter 8 and verse 11. Behold, the days cometh, said the Lord Jehovah Shai, that they will set a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor of thirst for water, but of hearing the word of the Lord.
Alright? So that famine going back to what? We see the knowledge that we giving to you people. The knowledge that you people are wasting right now. Alright? You people are wasting our time, you know? We time not being wasted, and you people wasting your time.
Can we read verse 12 too, eh?
You understand? Verse 12.
For they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even to the west. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it.
Alright, so they be going back and forth looking for the truth. Where these men is, boy? These men are old. They used to be here, but I don't see them again, boy. But that time the gates of repentance closed.
Read to the end, read to the end, read to the end.
Gate of repentance closed. Alright, the time will come, you people won't be seeing these so-called mad men that you like to call us out here. You understand? Yeah, get out.
In that day shall the fair virgins and young men bid for thirst. They that swear by the sin of Samaria and say, thy God, O Dan, liveth, and the manner of
Beersheba
liveth. Even they shall fall and never rise up again.
So your people false gods, alright? That's all. Horus and Jah and Allah and Jesus, alright? And all you 5%ers and you atheists.
even they trust in the government too.
The government, yeah?
Because that, yeah, when they speak about Beersheba, Samaria, right? That is it's the government too, right? Because they are the providers. When what happen when they want roads fixed? What they do? They burn rubbish and they protest to who? The government. The minister ain't doing nothing. He not visiting we. He not coming to his parish or his county or however it may be, right? That's who they put the trust in. When the children can't get into school, who they go to? The ministry. You understand? They put the trust, total inoculation, education. Everything is basically the Romans. That's who the government is really, is the Romans, the so-called white man. The Greeks and the Romans come again, right? Because this system that is set up is this democracy, is the so-called white man system, right? Democracy, right? And that's who they put the trust in. The air, not knowing the scripture, because the scripture, the Lord said not to put, not to put any man to rule over you, first to begin. And if you had to choose one, you had to choose one of your own or your own kind, your own kindred, right? But it's not your kindred over here, because really actually who over the man who you're seeing, our puppet leader is Rowley. Who over Rowley? Basically is the elites. Who's are the nation that you saw? Go ahead,
Says Jeremiah chapter 17 verse 5. Says, thus said Yahweh, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and heart his battle from the house.
Cursed be the man that dependeth on man. Alright, that make it arm his strength. Flesh his arm. You understand? So you believe in this power, the government. Alright?
Sorry, Hosea.
The government are the people that answer to at the end of the day. They don't care about you people. The government there ain't no scripture, no script saying your people will be comforted before you. You people only see the government when it's the election. Alright? As the brother was breaking it down for us and telling us about the anthem and the voting and things. Back to idolatry. You understand? All this parliament and all these when the national anthem singing, it goes back to the back in the days when is a bell that they ring or a trumpet?
Yeah. Well, you speak. I'll give you the scripture.
Yeah, they ring a bell or a trumpet, right? And everybody had to get up and you know salute the God. In most cases they had to pray. Yeah, that you know. Go back to all of them things. You understand? So and voting go back to giving your power. Giving your power, right? Vote? Yeah, like when you're voting now. Like you pray idol. Yeah. You come like you're giving your power to an idol. Right. Yeah, vote. So this is Babylon.
The scripture for you.
Right, God.
It says Daniel chapter 3, starting at 1. Nebuchadnezzar, the king, made an image of gold whose height was three score cubits, and the breadth thereof was 6 cubits. He set it up in the plain of Dura, in the province of Babylon. Then Nebuchadnezzar the king sent to gather together princes, the governors, and the captains, and the judges, the treasurers, the counselors, the sheriffs, and all the rulers of the provinces to come to the dedication of the image which Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up. Then the princes, the governors, and the captains, the judges, the treasurers, the counselors, the sheriffs, and all the rulers of the provinces were gathered together unto the dedication of the image that Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up. And they stood before the image and Nebuchadnezzar had set up. Then an herald cried aloud, to you it is commanded, O people, nations, and languages, that at what time ye hear the sound of the cornet, the flute, the harp, the sackbut, the psaltery, the dulcimer, and all kinds of music, ye shall fall down and worship the golden image that Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up. So that's why you're seeing now why Trump turned to the NFL and the NBA and all these other different organizations and tell them, once these people don't stand up and give pledge allegiance to the flag, right? Hey, fire them. Because basically it's idol worship they're doing. It's nothing new. You say that which had been is that which shall be. There's no new things underneath the sun. Right? It's the same idolatry coming back again. Go ahead.
Yeah. The meaning of the word both now. And I didn't wish or desire a vow, a prayer. Alright?
Alright. I'll continue in here, right?
And that's now, and that scripture goes back to Revelation. When they say he called it all to worship the image of the beast. Alright, that'll go back to the system right now.
Yeah. And verse 6, Daniel chapter 3 verse 6, and whosoever falleth not down and worship shall the same hour be cast into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. Therefore at that time, when all the people heard the sound of the cornet, the flute, the harp, the sackbut, the psaltery, and all kinds of music, all the people, the nations, and the languages fell down and worshipped the golden image and Nebuchadnezzar king, that the Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up. Right?
And right now, that is basically not a new thing under the sun. Because right now it's still going on right now. You understand? But the main thing is the mark of the beast. Alright, where you go call all young, old, rich, poor, everybody to take that mark. But right now, You people worshiping the image of the beast. Alright? Which is the society, alright, taking part, dressing like the white man, doing everything like him, alright, just like faggots.
Trusting him, trusting in him, in his system.
You understand? Instead you try to obtain the image of the Most High, which is the laws, you want the image of the white man. You want to be like him, you want to look like him, you want to shave your face, you understand? You want to dye your hair gold, and all this madness. You understand? Bring it
Is Isaiah 31 verse 1. Woe unto them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek Yahweh.
Alright, so you people, your mindset set on the power of your country. Alright? You people mindset on the power of the country, but you're not thinking about the power of the Most High. Like you will say, we have the greatest army, we have the greatest this, we have the greatest that, you know? Best car, best tank car, new plane, new jet. Alright? This homosexuals. Hey boy, you understand? You people trust in your country. Yes, God bless Trinidad, God bless America. You understand? God don't bless no Trinidad, no America. You understand? You understand? The toll of the tree, the hard of the fall. You understand? So your tree just growing up, and it just, you know, just going straight up for a great fall. Understand? Because you wicked, the Lord, look at the Lord even blessing you wicked. Are you rich? You have everything. You know your life is well. And the people and you have a sir?
Yes.
Yeah, bring up
This is Proverbs chapter 3 verse 31. It says, envy thou not the oppressor and choose none of his ways.
Can. Like worshiping the image of the beast. Alright? Alright, like worshiping the image of the beast, like want to look like him, as I say. You know, want to dress like him. Don't envy this wicked man. This man is the devil. You understand? But the scripture says, for they have gone in the way of Cain. You understand?
This is Ezekiel 13 verse 6. Thus said Yahweh, they also that uphold Egypt shall fall, and the pride of her power shall come down. From the tower of Cyrene shall they fall in it by the sword, said Yahweh power.
Alright, so the Lord said that your power is going to fall. Alright, this system is going to fall. Alright, don't put your trust, don't put your mind, don't study this place. Alright, this place is death actually. This place is death. Well, actually, we're supposed to put that holy man that we came in here with, we're supposed to put him to death. And everything else that we thought we know, we're supposed to put them to death. You understand? Everybody that you knew supposed to be like strangers. You understand? Because we are a new creature in the eyes of the Most High.
Hosea chapter 10 and verse 30. Ye have plowed wickedness, ye have reaped iniquity, ye have eaten the fruits of life, because thou didst trust in thy way, in the multitude of thy mighty men.
So you people eating the fruits of life. Alright, you people eating up this holy madness, this holy knowledge. Alright? This holy knowledge is foolishness. Alright? Everything that you grow up learning in this place is foolishness, is madness. You understand? But old people say this and old people say that. Alright? The knowledge in this place is foolishness. You understand? It cannot give you eternal life. You understand?
Chapter 9 verse 11, it says, envy not, glory of a sinner, for thou knowest not what shall be his end.
You understand? Envy not the glory of a sinner. Alright? Envy not, because basically the Lord does punish everybody by measure. You understand? But basically the Lord does what he wants. You understand? That is up to him. He do whatever he feel like, think like. Whatever he will is, it will always be done. Alright? So we can't envy this devil. He just set up there to fall, but the Lord don't deal. Yeah, the Lord don't deal with an unjust balance, so he have to make everything balanced. That's why you heathens, you dogs, alright, you rats. That's why you so successful today. Because it is the will of the Most High. You understand?
I have a precept there. This is Zechariah chapter 1 verse 15. It says, I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease, for I was a little displeased, and they held forward the affliction.
Alright? So the Lord says he's very displeased. Alright? So-called white man, the Lord is displeased with you. Yeah, he make you wicked, but like you cross the border. Perfect in your duties. You understand? So the Lord made you wicked, but boy, boy, destroy you and bring you back in some other. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you so called the Lord is displeased with you. Yeah, he made you to be wicked, but what the scripture say, he that touches you touches me. You understand? If you're going messing with the wrong people. You understand? So that when the Lord give you a time. You understand? Give you time to rule, give you time to fall, and you see that your time to fall is near. You understand?
This is Zephaniah 1 verse 18. He said, neither the silver nor the gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of Yahweh's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of the jealousy. For he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land.
Alright, so evil will come upon you people quick. Alright, all them riches you have, that you feel you go in your underground bunkers. Alright, or you feel when the Lord come back, he'll give you all your money. Here, Lord, I give you all my riches. Just for the going to heaven. Understand? The Lord don't want that. Everything in the earth is the Lord.
Next precept.
So evil will come down upon you, wicked people, especially you white people, who think that you're so holy and better than we. And you other nations especially. Alright? You only come to the north.
And 2/3 of the people.
Especially 2/3 of Israel, which is heathens.
It says, you finish it, right?
Yeah.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 11. And for this cause, Yahweh shall send them a strong delusion, that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believed not the truth, but had pleasure in the unrighteousness.
The most I go put a mark, you go send an angel to put a mark on you. Mark for death. Alright? Now the scripture says in here, Proverbs 5 say, for great misery is upon them, for great misery upon them that are evil in the latter time. Understand? So great misery is heading you people way. Alright? When you see your children suffering for food, alright, for lack of water, for lack of knowledge, because you people are teaching your children how to survive. And you damn well sure know how to survive out here. Alright?
Have a
Now
precept.
you're going to be looting and thing out here.
I have a precept on that mark you talk about.
Yeah.
This is Ezekiel chapter 9 verse 6. It says, well, start at 5. And the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city, and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women. But come not near any man whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house.
Continue.
And he said unto them, defile the house and fill the courts with the slain. Go ye forth, and they went forth and slew in the city. And it came. Continue.
Right? So when the Lord give you word, and let me say we start at the word, hopefully like we had to go, alright? We had to go and do what the Lord commanded us to do. We had to go and take that sword, my meet up little children and thing, I had to hold them at the hair and put them to death. My see a baby in a crib, I had to put them to death. Alright? And that's according to the word of the Most High. Because the Lord has no respect and approach when it comes to judgment. Now we go back to the 10 commandments, the visiting iniquity of the fathers upon the third and fourth generation of them that hate them. And them that love him, alright, he will show mercy unto thousands of them that love him and keep the commandments. Understand?
His wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 verse 17. He shall take to him his jealousy for a complete armor, and make the preacher his weapon for the vengeance of his enemies. Yes, so basically he's saying like what I was saying that right? Like what I was saying that in that day, now we're gonna actually have to be doing the judgment of the Lord. Somebody give Malachi 3 the last verse. Alright? So the Lord is gonna use us to do his judgment. Somebody give me Isaiah 40. 1 start 14. Alright?
Alright, this is Malachi chapter 3 verse 17. And there shall be mine, said Yahweh of hosts, in that day when I make up my jewels.
Yeah, when he make up the jewels, which is what? The elect. When you go back to Revelation 21, it talk about the jewels, the different 12 different type of jewels. Like the 12 tribes. Because each jewel represents a tribe. Go back to Numbers. Alright, go back to the breastplate. That was actually representing the elect. Alright? Go ahead.
Alright? And I will spare them as a man spared his own son that serveth him. Then shall he return and discern between the righteous and the wicked. Right? Then shall he return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth Yahweh and him that serveth him not.
Yeah, so when the Lord take us up, we part of the hope to elect, we go in them chariots. When we come back down, guess what? We're going to come and judge among the nations. Alright, we're going to come and establish righteousness. Because guess what? Somebody give me Isaiah 63 and 4. Alright, the scriptures say, you don't just go in a strong man house and take we have without bomb. Yeah, got that? Alright, you don't go in a strong man house and take it good without bounding the strong man first. So when the kingdom of heaven is going to be established, with the kingdom of heaven beginning right now, with the men of the Lord getting back the understanding of this word and coming out here and preaching, waking up the elect. Alright? There is the kingdom of heaven beginning here right now. But when we establish the kingdom physically, mean that city, guess what? We're going to come and conquer all these nations first. Alright?
Isaiah chapter 63 verse 4. It says, for the day of vengeance is in my hand, and the year of my redeem is come.
Yeah. So guess what? The year of the Lord redeem is come. But it's also the day of the Lord vengeance. Just like we share back with Solomon, for Solomon to get peace, David had to make war. Alright? So they go hand in hand. You don't just get peace by doing coming out like in them, we call them the summits. Alright? And everybody just talking about that. We will do this and we will do that, because guess what? You're gonna have somebody that's gonna want to be on top. Alright? And this series, I always talk about this series, the strain. In the strain, they call out a list of countries that shoot off nuclear missiles. Alright? They was talking about India, I think they said China, and the guy said don't forget the Russians. Alright? Because these movies make up for the scriptures. Alright? So all these countries